Welcome to Overtime Locks, the show where you call in with your big money parlays. If we like them, we'll fund them with our own cash. If the bet hits, we split the winnings. I'm Overtime Day, and I've got two venture capitalist bettors riding with me today. Eli Mack, who is invested in everything under the sun and is a fellow diehard Giants fan. What's up, Eli?
What's up, man? Big Blue, you know how we coming. Yes, sirski.
Yes, sir. And Alex Englert, a.k.a. Ace, who is the guy who is most likely to pull out a guitar at the campfire. Isn't this true? What's up, Ace?
I just hate how accurate that is, and I chose to wear a flannel today, so fitting. How we doing?
On the line, we have Tom from Queens. Tom's nickname is Coach, and he's going to use the winnings from this parlay to take his 9-month-old to Dallas for a Cowboys game, which sounds like it's something he just wants to do, not his 9-month-old, but I like where your head's at. Tell us your parlay. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Here we go. We got Philly -7 versus the Jets, Pittsburgh +4 versus Baltimore, Kansas City -9.5 against Denver, and Buffalo -3 versus New England on Monday night.
Interesting. So this parlay is plus 1,289, so $100 would pay out to close to $1,400. $500 would pay out to close to $7,000. Ace, I'm going to start with you. How do you feel about this parlay?
I'll tell you what, Tommy boy, I kind of love it. I'll be honest with you. Now, earlier today I said I wasn't the biggest fan of the cover for Kansas City, and I thought that the Pats may edge by the Bills, but I think I love Philly -7 and Pitt +4 so much that it's willing to swing me to cover the other ones as well. I really like this one.
You're a Steelers fan, too.
I'm a Steelers fan, so this is 100% bias. I have no problem saying that by any means. I would probably take my 9th-old to go to Heinz Field in a second. Let me say this. I really like Pitt. I love Philly. It's enough for me to get KC and Buffalo as well.
Tom?
Love that. So I'll tell you right off the rip, Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh this week. Lock of the century. I think it's the best bet of the week, personally. To me, I think we're looking at, I think this is a layup. This is a joke. 4 teams, no problem. Get ready to cash out that $7,000. We're going to celebrate together. I'm taking a 9-month-old to Dallas. We're going to have a great time.
Eli, what do you think?
Well, listen, man, I'm not biased, and I'm going to be real, bro. I think the Ravens are going to blow the freaking Steelers out this week, bro. I think that's going to happen. I'm not even going to lie. See, my man over there, Alex, he's a Pittsburgh fan, so of course he's going to say that. But I think the Ravens are going to come out, and they're going to blow them up. And I also do like the Eagles at -7. I think they're going to blow the Jets out. I mean, come on, bro. The Jets are literally – I want them to take New York out of their name because they don't deserve to rep my state, bro. Real talk. They're trash.
Eli, I'm very upset to hear this sad news that you're not in on my Pittsburgh Steelers like that.
Well, listen. I'm also very upset to hear that you're a Cowboys fan, brother. Living in New York. That's crazy.
Hey, me too, man. It hasn't been an easy life for me, I'll tell you that. I'm equally upset, but I blame my father for that, not for nothing. I got to follow suit, you know what I mean? I'll say this. Here's my thing with Pittsburgh. Lamar didn't play last week. He threw 4 picks his last time he played, right? I think Lamar might be cooked for this year. That's my opinion. And I think Pittsburgh D is going to come out flying, and I think they're going to take it to him. I think they win a close game. I think I'm looking at 17-10, maybe 17-14, that ballpark.
See, I agree with you about Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh does not look good. Everyone's going to be betting Baltimore. Vegas knows this. I think that's a rat line. And I feel good about Pittsburgh, even though I really don't feel good about them. I kind of feel good with the reverse psychology method of betting on Pittsburgh this week. I agree with Eli. I'm a little nervous about Philly. Philly just lost to my New York Giants. I know firsthand my New York Giants are not a great football team. So the fact that Philly just lost to them, I don't love them laying 7 against the Jets. Kansas City, we know they're one of the worst teams in the league against the spread. I'm a little nervous, but you know what? I'm going to offer you $100 of my own money to invest in your parlay.
I'm going to go ahead and see your 100. I'm going to go ahead and raise you up to 250 here today. And here's specifically why. I understand that, the Ravens are solid this year and the Steelers are sketchy, but you get a rivalry game in Heinz Field, downtown Pittsburgh. Renegade starts playing, the towels start waving. We don't lose that game. That is enough incentive for me. I'll go 250. I'm willing to go as high as 400, honestly, if someone else is going to match me on this. I feel confident in this parlay.
400?
I'll do 400.
Eli, what are your thoughts?
Hey, man, you got it. I don't even got enough of my own money anymore, man. Go ahead. You got it.
Hey, if he's beating me with 400, I think he needs to sing the first line of Renegade or something.
We can just get like an
Oh, mama, I can
feel for my life from the long arm of the Lord.
There you
Get
go.
it going.
You got
Get the towels waving. I don't want to hear it
Tommy
anymore.
boy, you got $400 of Ace's money coming your way. If this hits, this would pay out to roughly 5,500 bones. You might be heading to Dallas. Might be going to Jerry World.
Let's do it. My man, ready to rock with you. Pleasure working with you, my friend.
Our next caller is Yaya, who's from New York City. Says that when his parlay cashes, he is going to use those winnings to fund his New Year's Eve party at the club. Love that energy. Yaya, what's your parlay? Talk to us.
Let's do it, guys. Today, for you guys, I got the Bengals -3. I got the Chiefs at 9.5. I got the Vikings winning by 7. The Eagles winning by 7. The Colts destroying the Texans and winning by 10. And then the big Bill Belichick statement game where they win and beat the Bills.
Very interesting, very interesting. A lot of juicy picks here. I'm going to send it over to Eli first. Eli, talk to me. How do you feel about this so far? What do you like? What do you not like?
Listen, Yaya, first off, I love your energy and I love what you plan on doing with the money. Now, what I want to say is, bro, honestly, I feel like the Colts are going to blow out the Texans, bro. Like, I really, really like that a lot. But what I don't like is your Chiefs pick, bro. Low-key, the Broncos been playing pretty well, bro. So for you to just say they're going to come out, -9.5, I just don't agree with that, man, honestly.
I think the Chiefs now have finally found their offense and started rolling. They finally got Clyde back last week. So I think with that going, they're going to come and punch the Broncos defense and show everyone that the Chiefs are back, because ever since Brady beat the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes hasn't looked like himself. So I think with this being a division game, he's really going to step it up and make sure he lets the world know Patty Mahomes is still here.
The Chiefs do have some of their swagger back. I agree with you on that. Ace, I'm going to send it over to you. How are you feeling about this parlay?
First of all, let me say I love the Pats pick. I think this is the Belichick statement game. I think they wash the Bills. I think that's a great pick. My issue is I don't know if I want my New Year's Eve plans contingent on the Bengals to cover. I think that the Bengals and the Chargers are the same team. I think this is like a 1-point game. I also am with Eli there. The Chiefs, 9.5. That's steep. That's very steep. The Bengals is the one that throws me off, though.
So the Bengals game, I love that game. It's going to be the battle of the young quarterbacks, Joe Burrows versus Justin Herbert, and they're going to be going straight at it, touchdown after touchdown. But the most impressive part about that game will be Joe Mixon got his legs back. He visited some sort of Walmart. He went to some car dealership, and the boy got new legs. So with that being said, the Chargers defense stopping the run, probably the worst in the NFL.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. And I think the Chargers are a little bit overrated. Herbert's obviously good, but that team as a whole is not playing great. The one pick that scares me a little bit is the Indianapolis Colts, because there are too many times where they're playing well and then Carson Wentz just does something so stupid I can't wrap my head around it. And I'm worried that they're going to be up by like 13 and he's going to throw the most idiotic pick six I've ever seen, and then they're going to lose that cover. But with that being said, I like this parlay a lot. I'm going to send it over to Eli or Ace. How are you guys feeling about it? Are you going to invest your own money? Talk to me.
Like I said, man, honestly, that Chiefs, I'm not liking it. I don't like the Chiefs. I feel like the Broncos are playing pretty well, and I think that's going to be a much closer, or, better yet, you never know, the Broncos might come out and get a win. I don't really agree with that. I like pretty much everything else, but I don't know about that, man.
Eli, so you're passing?
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one.
Ace?
I think that your covers are a bit too high, that at most I will give you 100 of my money. That's like the max I can give you, because I do like the Pats. I like Philly. I like the Vikings. We're rolling the dice on the Colts and the Chiefs with that high cover. So at max, I will give you $100 of my money.
This parlay, by the way, is plus $4,748. So $100 would pay out to $4,848. Yaya, I want to give you $250 of my own money, which would pay out to over $12,000. You gonna top that or what?
There's not a snowball's chance in hell I top that. So
even
that's all
better,
you.
even better. Let's go, Yaya. Let's go.
Woo! Let's do it.
$250. Once this parlay hits and it cashes for over $12,000, we're going to the club for New Year's Eve. We're gonna have a good time. All right, Yaya?
Hey, what about me? I want to go to the club too.
Yeah, just put me on
all
the
right,
list.
everyone's coming
Just
to the
put
club.
me on the
Everyone's coming to
list.
the club.
I gave you
Fine,
100.
fine,
Everybody's allowed. Everybody's allowed. The name the table would be under would be named parlays.
I like that.
Parlay Yaya. Appreciate it.
that.
Thanks for calling,
I'll
man.
get behind that.
Our next caller is Jason from Minnesota. Jason said that he's going to use these winnings to take us to Peter Luger's, which I like what you're doing there, and the other half to go to his family's sprint car racing team. Love that. Jason, talk to us. What's your parlay today?
I've got right out of the gate Jets +7. I have San Francisco -3.5. I have the Broncos +9.5. I have the Broncos Kansas City under at 47.5. And then I'm closing out with the Rams Jags over at 47.
Very, very interesting. Now, this parlay is plus 2,501, so $100 would pay out to $2,601. I have some thoughts on this, but first, I'm going to send it over to Alex. Ace, talk to me. How do you feel about this?
Well, first of all, let me say I like that you're going to take us to a steakhouse. We're quite literally staking his bets. That's how that works.
Nicely
But
done. Nicely done.
Thank you. I thought of that immediately. Here's what I love. I love San Francisco -3.5.
Yep.
The Seahawks are like a dumpster fire. I think they cover easily. My concern is with your totals, the over-unders. I think that Broncos Kansas City is actually an over, and I think that Rams Jacksonville is an under, solely because I think the Rams had to put up all the points in that game. I think they kind of shut out Jacksonville, and they had to put up 47 themselves.
And their offense hasn't looked that good in the last couple weeks either. Jason, what are your thoughts about that?
The first thing I'm going to say is I really thought I was going to get hammered on the Jets +7, so I'm already feeling great about this. The second thing I'll say is the Broncos Kansas City under, right? With this game, well, first off, taking Broncos in the total, I guess you didn't cover that one, but Teddy Two Gloves 24-3 versus the spread, which to me says on the road, right? The guy, when he was born, the doctor slapped him on the tail and he basically said, "Hey man, knock it off. I got to take a nap." Like, the guy's just cool. He's in the games always. So give me the points. And if I like the points, I got to love the under because the Broncos are going to run. They're going to chew up clock, and they are simply going to try to kick field goals every once in a while and make this thing a fourth quarter game.
Eli, what do you think?
Listen, man, I hear you. Even though the Broncos are playing pretty well, I feel like Patrick Mahomes is going to come out and torch them up, bro. I feel like it's definitely going to go over 47.5. What I do like, though, is the Jets +7, because let's just say, bro, the Jets are the worst team out of New York, bro. The New York Giants are literally the best. We know that. You know how we come in. Big G-men, baby. So I like the Jets. I don't really know how I feel about the Kansas City one, but I do like your confidence, so we'll see what's up.
So I like what you said about Denver and Teddy Two Gloves because I absolutely love Teddy Bridgewater. My fear is not Denver's offense. My fear is Kansas City's defense with this under. The Kansas City defense is not that great. It's kind of been porous throughout the league, like throughout the season. I really think that the Broncos put up big numbers, but so does Kansas City, and I think this over hits easily.
I definitely agree with that.
I think these guys are being a little too nice on you, Jason. I cannot put my own money on the New York Jets. There's just some things that are guaranteed in life. And you know what? Betting on the Jets is never the right move. Even when they hit, you don't want to put yourself through that torture. I just don't like that. Zach Wilson, you don't know which Zach Wilson you're going to get. Fellas, I want to ask you, are you going to put any of your own money in this? Because I think I'm out on this.
I don't think I can risk any amount of money rooting for the Jets. I'm with you there. And I really don't think this under hits in the Broncos.
I don't like the totals either.
I don't like the totals. I'm sorry. I got to pass on this one.
Last week, like, I had the Jets money line. They shut a team out. Like, they are trying. You can't tell me that the Eagles should be a 7-point favorite pretty much against anybody if they got beat by the Giants last week.
Did you also have the Jets money line in the 8 losses they had this year?
Hey,
They've done it 3 times.
I had the Giants money line last week against the Eagles. Eli, talk to me.
Listen, man, I think you guys are tripping out. Listen, I'm going to give my boy a chance. I want to give you $250, bro.
Okay.
And you know why? Not only am I really like your confidence, but also, I'm not going to lie, bro, I really like that shirt. That shirt is fire. And honestly, bro, with this bread, if you win, I need you to buy me one. You feel me?
Deal.
All right, bet. And like I said, you got good confidence. Some things I don't like, but I can see it happen. At the end of the day, it's all betting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, man. $250. I got you.
So when this parlay hits for $250, it will pay out to over $6,000.
It's a lot of stake.
It's a lot of stake. It's a lot of stake.
sir.
We're getting sides with that too.
Do I still get sides if I didn't
Gonna
invest?
get that money and we're gonna eat.
We're gonna eat.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna eat. Eli sending $250 of his own dollars to Jason. Good luck, fellas. Thank you for calling, Jason.
Thanks, guys.
If you're cashing parlays and want our money, hit us up in the comments, DM us, and we'll put you on the show. No purchase necessary. 21 or older to enter. Visit overtime.tv/contest for the full rules.
Don't stop, hey, don't stop, hey, hey. You know the drops don't stop and neither do the blessings, y'all. If you want to get dripped and fitted like your boy, all you got to do is click the link over here. Also, don't forget to subscribe this away and check out more fire videos over here. While y'all do that, I'm going to tell my mom I'm on overtime.